Good. Enti anopei yamfa kakra enso so ewofie na yamfa mo yewipa morning show no ba betwa so kama etiamai on Facebook oba like page no na share na fe bibia enye kama sanso and a Destiny Sports TV on YouTube ukowa na wa subscribe to the page notification button no na odi on says so na day video no etoma wenya notification no na bibia nso etumi akoye ono sade etiano no sade odi nkan etie no ene ya de sen komono mo ewo de toda ewo mrashabedwem wabra ene parliamentary select committee on sport wamo pomode na wamo engage nkrofo a wamo esusu sam edi football nim ewo Ghana ha no na fei yade emu nsama odo enso edi aba odim se about 3 days ago ena ye sha se the voices no mon kakrakra wabra nei empanifo odo no wamo emiti memesa wamo so no wamo ewo committee ne so no na enra na the 10 of edese wamo chairman ono so ebomade ekopie mu awase board chairman a the friend say set pound ana make kan wansem no na opanyin no enra wabra okopie mu ewo committee no anim no okogitu mu say ade say 9 billion old Ghana cedis wamo agie edi free asori a ne din edi deeper life wabra na Ghana yene Angola babebo no wamo agi skano ema wamo edi baba yara edi madipa ema asode no wamo ewo so na odia yenko na yenko tie owranti edi set pound wabra ojatum skano ampa wamo agi edi dipa wamo so
The media can have a headline that we've directed that our facilities will not be available for other non-sporting activities that would include the usage of the pitch until such time that we hold claim to pitch covers. Let's 900,000 Ghana cedis.
So at the time the facility was rented out and all that, the meeting that took place, that one there was out. Did you do any digital assessment to see maybe envisage the damage that activity would cause as against the amount of money that the facility was invested?
Honorable Chair, yes, because I'm on top of my brief, so I can say yes.
Nese onimpa se sika wamu eje enyade se damages a ebekoso aye facility no ebetumi aye hu bibi na so ni nyina no wamu eje e na omde aye facility no ema asore no a wamu so aye asore wo so atumi se enade ede aye the closure of Baba Yara Sports Stadium enso etumi aba na ni nyina no osanso ede bi so se sisi ade mprempren wamu akwa chance aye hwe ha na so mu ehunu se babia edro no wamu anhwe na omo antoto nuema ya pitches no ni nyina ebese is under renovation na omo awie a enyade se omo ade ema obi a ema waye program ewo unless omo enya pitch covers na sapukra na ebia omo ade ama obi na ono nso ayejuma ewo so
can have a headline that we've directed that the media can have a headline that we've directed that our facilities will not be available for other non-sporting activities that would include the usage of the pitch until such time that we hold claim to pitch covers. Let's capture that on your news very clear that we've given this directive going into the future. This is our stand, and we've already communicated that out, and Cape Coast has been recovered, and there was a test trial on Cape Coast where we hosted the AFCON Women Championship here. In the African Games too, we piloted it and the competition was held. For the category 3, they have to come back and have an inspection, which we have communicated to them that the pitch you knew 3 years ago is different as at now. Come and have a look at it and you will certify it for us to use for our game in Ghana.
Enti Enra me confirm ye Edema se ye Cape Coast and Ghana against Sudan and also ebe hosting Tiseka for no ebe shena omo agitumu dia na ndie and a game no and also kwa upenifo omo pushi ma bibia and so aye kama ono aye set pound and watenenka anopeya yade emu ensemina and so ade ema wo na ye ka pictures say aye din e Ghana ha no and a former player edema the Black Stars of Ghana abrantanti ade Derek Boate and also no atumubie na the abrantano nyina ne se Ghana Football Association o ma se de se o so mo hwe na yenya pitches papa wo kroma na fe players no mo ebo so bo na ono de osisi se eyesikadie na ekoso wo efe ono nti na enka ho ma wo enya pitches papa na sombere na mo ape pitches papa ono na ebabua ma ya football akwenim e wo Ghana.
The FA need to wake up and do something because this is their job, to make sure that all the frees are good for the players to play. The only thing they care about, for me, I'll say it and say it every single day, is money. We have players come playing in Europe in a good field. They'll come and play in the pitch. Sorry for my language. And you expect them to perform well and you expect them to win games. And if the win is not coming, then it will be a problem. The FA people know what it means for a player to play well, to perform well. You understand? So you cannot tell me that Thomas Partey will play on Arsenal field. How look the field is, the training facility and everything, and then you come to Ghana. I'm not asking for the same pitch in Arsenal, but at least they should do it better. If they care, the FA care about football. They have to make sure that those things are done before the players will come. But for me, they cannot put any pressure on any player that they are not playing well, they are not performing well. It's coming from them. Football play outside before we go to the pitch. So for me, they have to wake up and do something about those things. It's so sad that we are in that kind of situation right now. We don't have to be there. Ghana now have to find a field, play a home games. Oh, come on. We are too much for that. So for me, it's really, really sad to hear something like that. And for me, I'll say it again. FA need to wake up and do something about it.
Derek Boate and Appiah Waten and Kase on also Denedia Eddie Ebano, former Black Stars of Ghana, ye captain Stephen Tonato Appiah Andra, and also Echo Committee Nim, Echo Chena Dionim, Efa Football Black Stars of Ghana, Yayane saying, and Ebeye, na Diedinkai, and Odi to just say, as a home based players, and all ye Jamo a JJ Musa, ye collab Echo Black Stars of Ghana, na ye Jamumuna Onodia, Osusa Emnaso, and Hubenya say home based players, and all ye be more chance our Black Stars in no and a competition about team.
To give the local players, we have to give them the chance and confidence to play for the national team. So in our time, even there are certain players that looks as if they are key players in the team. We were not key players. We have players like William Theo and the rest who were pushing us. So we have to make sure that we are not going to allow them to take our positions. For example, when we went to the World Cup 2006, Oseko was a top defender. After the game against Germany, after the game against Italy, the second game against Czech Republic, it was Sheila Alias who was playing for Portugal. He came in and he stamped the position. Brilliant player. You have Abib Mohamed who took Adokwe's position, play number 3. Fantastic. So in our time there was a competition. Today there was no competition. So some of the players, it feels so cool that whether they play well or not, they will play. But in our time it wasn't like that. There was a competition. When we played our second qualifier against South Africa, Kumasi, we lost our first game. We beat South Africa 3-0. I scored 2 goals, but I wasn't the man of the match. It was William Theo who was playing for Liberty Professional. So this is the difference. Today we don't have Sapiens anymore. We have our players now running to go to Tanzania. It's a shame. They should rather come here. We have our players now going to Sudan. When we played against Niger, the number 7 who was the best player on the pitch, who played for Niger, is a Ghanaian. We have a striker who won the Goal King in Ghana Premier League because he didn't get a chance. Now he's playing for Togo. So we have to give our boys, we have to give them the chance. And because today our league is not attractive, that's why they are running and going to other countries. Why? Because some of the boys are earning 300 cities. They are earning 500 cities. And at times they have to go beyond 5 months. They have children, they have to take care of home, they have to pay their bills. So somebody will come and say, okay, I'll give you $800. They will go. That's why today we even open a free gate, Ottawa against Accra Sofo, empty stadium. So we have to try and look at those things.
Yama ye league no enya attractive na players no enter 500 cities and 400 cities no ono na ema obiba na say $800 our Tanzania Sudan na ye players no ekwenti say ma ye league no eye kama ye benya players na o ma compete our Black Stars nim na bibia aye kama na ni nyina no na ode edwa say o Black Stars nim a commitment level no our form na team no enya captain kwa na we say we committed to the team say we player na onya kwan hye jesi no oko gyina park ne so a ewo se wo so onma o commitment level no ekosro ono na ebepua ma munyina goal a mudi asibonim no ono etumi abem.
It's not only the captain, but players who come to the national team, they have to be committed. I'm not saying that. They have to be committed because you have 30-something million population. They have selected 23 and you are part of it. It's an honor. And you have to know that you are representing Ghana. So whatever you have to do to make it work, you have to. For the past 5 years, we are struggling. We are not seeing things like that. So I think it's not only the captain. You can be a captain and you can be a good captain. That doesn't mean that you can win matches. But when you have your colleagues that they are aiming the same goal, I think that's where you can make it. Because my time I was so lucky that I have players that they are aiming for the same goal. We have to qualify for the World Cup. We have to do better. And I think that luckily it happens. So it's not only you, it's about the people you are working with. If they have the same goal as you, it works.
NT eno na ne krakra no na odi just say ya na ya ho say under 20 under 17 ya qualify kra ho aye de na ono ne de say to betwa e wo say yesoma nkrofo eko Ghana ne ntro ne ntwa so na omo nkora fe players omo nkopa bi esanse talent e krom na so kwan ben na ya fa so na ya fa sa talent no.
It's really embarrassing that Ghana today we can't qualify, play the under-17 World Cup. Major tournament, we are not part of it. And we have talents all around. Today, if we said, let's go to Kaukudi, even gutter to gutter, 4 players are playing, you will see 2 talents there. So we have to even set, as they said, we have to even set some people to go out there to set for talents. When you go to BA, the North, that's where you see the real talent. So we have to try and spend more to get players who can represent the country in the future.
Good. Enti we Stephen Tornado Appiah wabra okopiemo ewo committee nanim nsambia ono so ade atodwa mo ewo ye koyinim no ye de nyina baba na bibia aye kama class no omo egu ahobobo aso tenden am se weekend nuama ebekoye kotoko ayrosam ena abamaka chose place no omo ashase prepra samba onel Elvis Cheba for game kotoko omo ane Chelsea ebebo no sa place omo entumi emmo smart up to Hamid and afi Samuel Tenedu omo nyina doubtful Andra training omo so epic no ka reporter eba HS doctors no ebe assessment ene ekopem channel fe omo ISS 2 players omo ebetumi aka squad no na fe omo akọ game no a ye kọ enim no de ebe free ho etiaba nyina no ye betumi etiaba samates mediama house of folk omo nyina no omo eguan bobo aso a omo ere se games a eda omo nim no nuama ebetumi aye kama enso etumi etiama omo a ono aye de etene no Ghana Football Association omo se yemfa ntodwa se afie no omo aye awards night omo aye afibia no omo aye no aye Saturday October 19th 2024 ewo Dr. Kofi Ohene Kunedu Auditorium University of Professional Studies Accra eho ena ebetumi atodwa onum se MTN omo ena ekambom na fe omo aye awards night no na bibia kama ye po aye footballers anase omo abuama ye game no etumi akọ enim no ena ye bo maba so na bibia nso aye kama ena okopiema under 20 no omo hwene mo se omo ebenya opponent ewo wafu zombia ono nso ebetumi atodwa de challenge so se eye Togo ena host to Jumadie no 17th to 30th October ena Jumadie no ebetodwa ena ye hwene mo se draw no beba na fe Ghana yenya opponent ye ne bebo na fe bibia nso etumi aye kama ono eye de eteno no anopai ye de emonsam ne toso yere na yemfensi na kwamefa aya branch entosomame na yenya ne ho adwuma na yenkona de eteno se abranti a oda eye Facebook iso yi ne tin ade eye Mboma na okọ eye Bogoso